Hello everyone, welcome to today's HTMT ProdTalk. For today's lesson, we're going to study about giving work status update. Let's first have a look at the key vocab of today's lesson.
Work status update, assembling, units, supervisor, completed, inspection, defects, missing components, rework, alignment issues, accurate, efficiency, scratches, loose connections, production delays.
Let's try reading out loud the vocabulary one more time.
Work status update, assembling, units, supervisor, completed, inspection, defects, missing components, rework, alignment issues, accurate, efficiency, scratches, loose connections, production delays.
Very good. Have you got all the words and their meanings in Vietnamese at the middle column? Very good. Now let's learn one by one. Units, supervisor, completed, inspection, defects, missing components, rework, alignment issues, accurate, efficiency, scratches, loose connections, production delays. Let's again recap all vocabulary before we move on to listening practice.
Work status update, assembling, units, supervisor, completed, inspection, defects, missing components, rework, alignment issues, accurate, efficiency, scratches, loose connections, production delays.
Very good. Have you got all the words? Nice.
Work.
Now let's move to the listening practice. Let's listen to the dialogue and try to get all the main vocabulary, main ideas, and details of the listening practice.
Hey, have you finished assembling the units for today's shift?
Almost. We still have a few left, but it's not a big deal, right?
Not a big deal? The supervisor needs a work status update in 10 minutes. How many units have been completed?
Maybe around, 20?
Maybe? You need to be accurate when giving work status updates. Let's check the actual number.
Okay. Let me count. We have completed 25 units.
Good. Now, what about quality control? Have all of them passed inspection?
About that. I was just about to start.
What? You need to check for defects, alignment issues, scratches, and missing components before we send them forward.
All right. No need to panic. I'll do it right now.
Great. When you finish, report back with a detailed work status update.
Okay. So I just say, we finished checking, everything's fine?
No. You have to be specific. Say something like, we have inspected 25 units. 23 passed, and 2 require rework due to alignment issues and scratches.
Ugh. That's a lot of words. Can't I just say almost done?
No. And in a factory, clear and accurate communication is key.
Fine. I'll do it properly.
So, what's the work status update?
We have inspected 25 units. 23 passed, and 2 require rework due to alignment issues and scratches.
Good job. Now, what about the next batch? Have you started assembling them?
Not really. I was waiting for you to check first.
You don't need to wait. The supervisor expects a smooth workflow. Start assembling while the previous batch is being inspected.
Ah. So we work in parallel?
Exactly. That's how we improve efficiency and avoid production delays.
Alright, alright. Let me get started.
How's the new batch coming along?
We've started assembling. So far, we have completed 10 units.
Good. Have you double-checked for missing components and loose connections?
Ah. I was just about to do that.
Again, you need to check before we move to the next step. If there are missing components or loose connections, the whole batch might be delayed.
Okay. I'll check now. Uh-oh. I found 2 units with missing components and 1 with loose connections.
See? That's why we check early. Fix them and update the supervisor.
Alright. We found 2 units with missing components and 1 with loose connections, and we are fixing them now.
Much better. Now, let's keep going.
Have you got all the key vocab and the main ideas and the details of the dialogue? Very good.
Hey,
Now let's look at the table with all the key vocabulary listed with their meanings and the speaking practice on the right column. Now let's practice. How many units have been completed so far? We have completed 25 units. Have all the units passed inspection? We have inspected 25 units, 23 passed, and 2 required rework. What is included in a work status update? A work status update includes the number of units and any required rework. What should you check during the inspection process? We should check for defects, alignment issues, and scratches before moving forward. Why is it important to be accurate when giving a work status update? It's important because clear and accurate communication ensures efficiency and prevents production delays. What happens if we don't perform a thorough inspection? If we don't perform a thorough inspection, we might miss defects or alignment issues and cause production delays. What should we do if you find missing components during the inspection? If we find missing components, we need to replace them before moving forward. How can we improve efficiency during production? We can improve efficiency by assembling while the previous batch is being inspected. What should we do if we find loose connections during assembly? If we find loose connections, we need to secure them immediately to avoid production delays. That's it for today's lesson. Thank you for watching. See you soon.